Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Rose if this is your first time here, and today I needed to kind of reorganize my stickers. You know what, not really so much reorganize, just kind of make sure it is still organized, and I figured may as well film it because I really like watching stationery organization videos, so hopefully you do too. And if you do, please make sure you like this video, please hit subscribe, I would really appreciate it. So this is basically my entire sticker collection. That's kind of a lie. I do have other stickers that are with my crafting stuff, but this is everything I use in my planners and journals. And honestly, I think I do a pretty good job of keeping my collection organized, generally speaking, but every couple weeks or so, you know, I like to look through pieces of it and just like make sure things got put back in the right place and that sort of stuff. And yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to do today. So I'm trying to decide where I want to start. I think I want to start with my TCMC, the TheCoffeeMonsterzCo stuff, because that is what, off the top of my head, I know there's actually like things that need to get done a little bit. So let me just shift some stuff around here. So I keep the vast majority of my TCMC stickers on rings, and I have split them into four, just loosely based off of categories. And what I used to do, or I guess I'm still doing it, I took an old sticker sheet and took off the backing and basically was using this for like any sticker sheets that only had like a handful of stickers left, so I could just consolidate a little bit. And then I also had a consolidation page, that's upside down, here. But I've decided that I just want to do that in here. I've been trying to like use my sticker book a little bit more so that I have less of this, and it can all be in here. So I've been slowly but surely trying to empty these consolidation sheets that were in my rings into my sticker book as I have space for them. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of space, so let's just start with that. And I'm trying to find the one on this set of rings because it's almost empty. Where is it? Hello? It should be like the start of the rings. There it is. And if you are wondering, this sticker book is from Busy Bee Planner Studio on Etsy. She's got a lot of stuff like this, and you can pick your cover and whatnot. I've had this sticker book for a long time. So I'm literally just going to try to fill in any gaps I have so that I can hopefully get rid of this little piece of sticker paper. I find removing stickers and just like doing this is almost as therapeutic as like actually junk journaling or using stickers or playing with stationery. Like this is just a different way to play with your stickers. So maybe you are a person that has just a giant stack of sticker sheets that is overwhelming and preventing you from using your stickers. You can take this as your sign to try to organize them. That's really why I try to keep my stickers super organized, because I clearly have a lot of stickers. I'm well aware of that. And I really don't want to be a person that is just hoarding stickers and not using them. So to me, it's really important that my collection is accessible in a way that I remember what stickers I have. They're easily available for me to grab them. Just, you know, removing any barriers from actually using what I have, because I am super ADHD, and if I can't see them, I'll forget about them. Object permanence, man. Okay, we've got a little bit of space up there. Some of these stickers are like so old. I've also been trying to make a point of like using up these stickers here so I can make more space. Damn, that's not gonna fit. Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, I forgot. I wanted to prioritize these. Oh, I'm so stupid. I wanted to prioritize these just so I can get rid of this little sheet. Okay, and even though I'm trying not to add more to this one, I am gonna just throw this guy on there so that I don't have to keep track of this freebie anymore. Cool. Okay, that looks pretty full to me. And then I'm gonna quickly just check and see if I have space. I also started consolidating some of my TCMC sticker kits into here, only when this freaking ripped the other. Oh no, it didn't rip. That's right, it didn't rip, but I missed it when I retaped this. This ring is actually broken, so I tape it with washi tape, and I was just too lazy to like redo it. And honestly, even though I'm filming a whole ass video dedicated to organizing my stickers, I'm still feeling too lazy to undo that. Anyway, what I was saying is I have been consolidating my sticker kits into this as I like, you know, kind of use them up. So let's just take a peek and see if we have any sheets that are almost empty that could potentially fill in some gaps. Yeah, actually. This Gloomy Week kit is so cute. Okay, and then we have a couple spots for some labels. RIP the color coordination I was trying to maintain, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, I missed this big box because it was white. Okay, let's see. We're just gonna shift that there. Cool. And then these two, I'm not putting these kinds of stickers here. As you can see, these are just like functional label kind of stickers. So let's just make sure we can't squeeze these into here. I think we could probably make this UGG fit somewhere. Just do a little sideways action with that guy. Come on. Okay, cool. And so down days, we're just gonna, oops, there goes the YouTube sheet. Put that there. Awesome. We have removed a sheet from my collection. Love that. And I actually have been holding on to my stationery empties, just like blank sticker sheets and empty washi rolls, just to kind of take a look at the end of the year and see, you know, how much I used. So I don't think I'm going to have space to consolidate any more of these, but let's just kind of make sure they are situated the way I want in this folder. Okay, so I always forget I own this. Like, this is what I'm talking about. I want to make sure that I don't forget that I own stickers. And this is a sheet where I forget about it. So you can see, like, I did not use the holidays when I needed to. So I think we need to try to put this one at the front. Same thing with the wacky holidays, which isn't that important. But I don't reach for it. I never use these, so let's just make sure that these kits are together. I haven't used this one at all yet. And then we had, oh no, that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one at the back because it's brand new. Try to use up other ones first. Also, it's now winter, so this is probably not the vibe I'm gonna be going for anytime soon. We'll put the single gloomy week at the front, and then we'll do these on the other side. Hopefully that helps me out a little bit. Cool. So I keep a lot of my stickers in these Hubman and Chub Girl folders that you get with your orders if you order a certain amount of sticker sheets, and I try to keep labels on them so I know what's in them without having to open them, and I've been slacking on that. So that's another thing we need to do while we are organizing everything today. Just make sure we put labels on the folders so we know. What am I looking for? This. And we're gonna use these labels because I've got a lot that I'm trying to use up. But I want just kind of like neutral ones. Okay, let's use this one. And also, like, it's usually pretty easy to peel these stickers off if you need to, because this is like slightly textured. Or you can just put another sticker on top of it, you know? Oh, this is not the brush pen I wanted. I wanted the other one, but whatever. Okay, cool. So I think that is all we needed to do with all these things. So let's push these to the side. All right. Next, let's tackle all these vinyls. So, or not vinyls, die cuts. So at one point I was keeping all of my die cuts in a big one of these, and then I split it into kind of big ones and smaller ones, and now I think I need to split them up even further because these are starting to bulge a little bit and warp. So I did actually grab, I have a bunch of these TCMC envelopes. So maybe this one and maybe this small one. Oops, I just grabbed all my folders and stuff. And then this one, actually, let's just quickly look through this. This is where I keep all of my planner setup related stickers. So these are obviously not stickers that I'm using regularly at all. So it's mostly tabs. These guys, I have started my 2026 planner setups. I'm nowhere close to done, but I have a couple 2026 die cuts. Okay, those are more tabs. There's another one of those. And then these are, give you a little preview. These are all the tabs I've picked out for my planners this year. These are gonna go on my common planner, my A6 Hobo Original, my work weeks, and my health and habits weeks. And then these are like, you know, leftovers from last year. Cool. Just wanted to make sure there was nothing in here that didn't need to be in here, but it looks like we're all good. Great. Okay, back to the other die cuts. Yeah, let's just sort these out. I have so many random stickers from so many various places. So let's just kind of group them together. I have a bunch of these vintage Sailor Moon stickers that I recently found in a box of my childhood things, which is so cool. Those are Spooky Lake Month stickers. I think my mom gave me that. Vintage Pokemon. These are really nice. Adventure Time stickers. This one glows in the dark, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's this one. One of these glows in the dark. Okay, then we have, I know I have a bunch of little Hubman and Chub Girl guys. Sticky Rice Co. Unicorn Eclipse. Just kind of try to go by brand if we can. And then kind of go from there, I guess. Oh, we're gonna run out of space quick. Oh my gosh. The other day when I was working on my planner setups, I lost one of my die cuts and I spent forever looking for it and I gave up. I was like, it's gone. It's gone to the netherworld, but here it is. So that's cool. Glad I didn't lose that. Okay, back to this. I have so many of these like Sticky Rice Co. stickers. This is going to be the pile of one-offs. That one. There. I really like this sticker. Oh my gosh, how do I have so many Sticky Rice Co. ones? Okay. Great. I think I have no idea how I want to sort these. Let's spread out the small ones as well, and then we can work through this. This video, I feel like this video might be like crazy long. I might not even have enough storage to film this entire video. Let's try not to overthink it too much though. Maybe we do just end up doing them kind of by brand, and like all the one-offs can kind of go together. That might make the most sense. I don't know why I have these. I do know why I have these goofy marijuana stickers. They're from a friend's 420 party a couple years ago. They're so funny. Isn't that so cute? Okay, doesn't look that crazy when they're sorted like this. Yes, let's do this. Let's put Sticky Rice Co., Hubman and Chub Girl, Unicorn Eclipse, and TCMC together. No, that's too many. Okay, well, I do know, I think all of these go together, potentially. No, back to this one. Let's see how thick does this start becoming if we do this. Okay, that's actually a lot better. Because these are kind of like stickers that I don't really see myself using in like paper craft. Like these are more like water bottle stickers, you know what I mean? I mean, so are some of these vinyls, but these are like stationery brands. So that's why it makes sense to keep these together in my mind. Maybe Sticky Rice Co. gets its own folder. because I have so many of them. What the heck? Yeah. Oops. Okay, that's not so thick. And then all the little Hubman and Chub Girl, and my little TCMC, and my unicorn clips. Cool. That actually feels way better. None of these are bulging quite as much. Try to get these to spread out. Yeah. Okay, great. Happy with that. Put those off to the side. Okay, cool. Just like two more kind of sections I want to talk about, or look through rather. This is my folder of like miscellaneous kind of sticker, not miscellaneous. I have a section in my desk for all my TCMC. I have a section for all my Hubman and Chub Girl, and then this is everything else. So this first folder, this is my Sticky Rice Co. sticker sheets, and this is not working. I have way too many of these holographic ones, and this folder keeps breaking. The reason I have so many of these is because she discontinued selling them quite recently, which is really heartbreaking. It's my favorite product she sells. But since she was discontinuing them, she did a grab bag deal, and I had another discount code on top of that. So, not to brag, but you see this entire stack in my hands? This entire stack was like $18. Sorry. Got interrupted. Yeah, I got this entire stack for not a lot of money, but it's too many for one singular folder. And then these are my regular sticker sheets from Sticky Rice Co., which she is not discontinuing. So I actually was thinking these should go in one of the TCMC envelopes, and I had the perfect one. Perfect. And then we can keep these in here. This poor folder is like dying. But let's sort them a little bit. Are you in frame? Sorry. I'm like, make sure you can actually see the stickers, because that's probably a huge part of why you're watching. These are kind of seasonal. Whatever. These are ones that I don't see myself using a ton. Wait, will this fit in a small folder? They will, won't they? These fit in a small folder. We should probably just do that. Oh, why did I never realize that? Wait, is that gonna work? Oh, that doesn't quite work. You know what? I'm not going to try to fuss with it, because if I'm fussing with it right now, I'm going to fuss with it every single time I try to use a sticker sheet. That's probably why I had them in here to begin with. Okay. All right, another label needed. Handwriting looks like ass. That's why I like stickers. That's why I use them to decorate. Okay, don't think we should have to do much in these other ones, but let's just check. At one point, I had a lot of Unicorn Eclipse sticker sheets. Obviously, I don't anymore, so I don't really think they need their own folder anymore. Okay, Peachy Tea. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. We can just leave that as is. And then this is my other. And I do kind of feel like, yeah, I've got some sterling ink, which I keep forgetting about because they're small and they keep getting lost in here. So let's actually go ahead and put the sterling ink in here. Cool. And then put these clear sheets in the front so that those don't get lost. Stick those there. I don't know what to do with these. Part of me is thinking maybe I should just throw these in my crafting sticker collection, because I keep like wanting to use them in my planners and I never do, because I really don't like sticker flakes. I find them kind of annoying to use. I don't remember why I bought these. They're cute though. Let's just leave them in here for now. And then these are next week stickers that one of my best friends so kindly made me. And I've been using them a bunch, so I'm gonna keep them here so I can continue reaching for them easily. Cool, that's that. What are we putting here? Sterling ink. Wait, let's do this. The big sheets and then the little freebies. Her stickers are so beautiful. They're just like not really my typical aesthetic. And I don't have a lot of other stationery that goes well with them. But the art style is stunning. Okay, this is a really busy folder. So I want to make sure I use a label that I can clearly see. Okay, sterling ink. Awesome. Okay, so now we have my other category. We got rid of a big folder and added a small one, and we added this. So doesn't really feel like I condensed, but at least it's going to be easier for me. Okay, now the last thing I want to look at are all my Hubman and Chub Girl stickers, which for the most part are actually pretty well organized. It's mostly just these little folders that I think we need to take a look at. I do also have a sticker binder for them because I do get their subscription, not every single month, but most months. However, I have reached maximum capacity in this thing. Yeah. And I actually have one more sleeve from this month's subscription that just like physically cannot fit in here. And I keep waiting for another sticker binder to hopefully go on sale on their site. They tend to not sell them. They tend to have them as part of their freebie sets, and they're currently pausing their freebie sets because they're trying to catch up on orders. So, oh, that is to say, that's why I have a lot of their stickers still in folders. Let's just put that there. I think I'm going to just take all of the stickers out in piles. And then we will kind of address what's in all of them and sort them. Because I think some things, yeah, like this does not belong in this set. Also, the labels that are on the outside of these folders are no longer accurate or relevant in a lot of cases. Okay, these are all the weather ones. This should go there. I know this says rainy day, but this is the rainy day theme, not like weather. Kind of confusing. Okay, books, yes. The ice cream, we got some planets. So these are kind of like one-off sheets. Let's just put the one-offs there for the time being. These are all like trackers. Okay, we got rainy day. We got all the K-pop Demon Hunter stickers. So glad I got the whole bundle. We got lots of froggies. Lots of one-off. Got more duckies, and we got capybaras. And then these are ones that I use pretty frequently. Dance. Yeah, these are like, you know, weekly, daily planning stickers. That can go there. That can go there. Well, yeah. Okay. How do we do this? This stack definitely gets its own folder, so let's just do that right now. Actually, let's grab the one that already has the functional label. Yes, and then let's do this. We'll do ones I use more often versus ones I use not that often. I also would like to just say, if you're watching this and you were like, man, that is so many stickers. I wish I had that many stickers. Just want to say, one, you do not need this many stickers. Two, especially when it comes to Hubman and Chub Girl, I have been very lucky to have been gifted a large amount of stickers from them. So I did not purchase all of these. And three, this is like my hobby. This is my hobby. This is what I choose to spend my extra money on, or stationery in general. So I just, you do not need to be like me. Do not compare yourselves. Don't compare your collections to all the people you see online. And that's a message to myself too, because I look at this and I know I have a ton of stickers, and then I see some of those videos where people have entire desks filled with like washi tapes and like 25 different drawers, and I'm like, holy crap. I don't desire that. That sounds overwhelming, but just, okay, now I'm just rambling. Point is, you don't need a collection like this unless you want one and can, you know, responsibly make that happen for yourself, but don't be comparing yourself to others. All right. Functional. Good. I think we can probably put the trackers and the weather stickers in the same folder, because I don't have too many of either, and it feels like a waste of space to have those in their own. Wait, one of these says weather. Wait, didn't one of them say trackers? Maybe I peeled that one off. Whatever. And then let's just add and functional. I keep losing where I put the labels. There. Okie doke. Okay, now what do we do with the rest of these? There's a good chunk of the K-pop Demon Hunters, so those I feel like can be on their own side. if we were to do one side of a folder per theme, where does that put us? One, two, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the one-offs and the meditation. That just seems like too many folders. These don't need to be condensed that much. Let's do this. We'll do our little like creatures. Critters. Yeah, little critters in a folder. So these two themes kind of go together anyway. We'll do critters. We'll do food. Critters, food. I know this is kind of a critter, but to me, this is like the themes I own. One. I think the books can go with the food. Or books, food, and K-pop, Demon Hunters, and then others and the meditate, take a break. Actually, maybe these go in the functional folder. Yeah. Yes, okay. One, two, three. That's what we're gonna do. Cool. Okay. Let's peel this off. Oh, remember earlier when I said these peel off easily? I may have lied. Oh, yikes. This one's, I've never had them peel off this poorly. That's what I get for saying something about it. It's just ironic. But really not a big deal, because I'm just gonna put another sticker on top. Okay, so in this one, we're gonna put, wait, let me actually look at the folders themselves and pick ones that kind of match. Yeah. It looks like Christ. My R is perfectly hidden in the sun. Oh no. Oh my god, that looks so bad. I don't care. I don't care. Ay, ay, ay. Food and books, and then food and books. Awesome. Okie doke. And now let's just quickly take a look at my big folders and make sure. I think the big folders are situated properly, but let's just double check. Okay. Oh, but the big folders need labels, actually. Okay, yeah, so this is actually this month's subscription that came in here. And I had put them in here because this couldn't fit in the binder, but I think I actually am going to put this in the sleeve because eventually it's going to go in a binder. And I want to kind of consolidate. How many? Take a shot every time I've said the word consolidate in this video. Just kidding, don't. You would be blackout. But the other things in this folder are, these are kind of miscellaneous. These are like leftover bits. And I have the frog Hobonichi kits, but I don't have the frog variety stickers. Let's keep the frogs in there for now. Maybe the frogs will be the thing that go on the other side of the sleeve. Okay, this is the Sailor Moon and Pokemon sheets, which I'm just going to keep in here because these are limited edition that won't be returning, so I may as well just keep them there. I'm just going to do that so that feels a bit better. And even though it only says Sailor Moon, I know it's Sailor Moon in my one Pokemon sheet, so that's fine. I don't need to add anything to that. And then let's go ahead and put the frog kit in the back of here. And that can go right there. Great. Let's just literally put a label over that label for capybaras. Cappy. And this is going to be the miscellaneous, or should we call it leftovers? Leftovers. Cool. And unfortunately the sleeve doesn't fit in here, but I think what I might just do is just kind of stick it in here, even though it's not going to attach. Oh, actually, while I have this open, I started something a couple weeks ago, which has been really helpful. I started keeping this little Spy Family folder, really accessible right next to my like little desk organizer that you can't see, it's just off screen. But I've been putting all the stickers that I use like for that week, like that week's theme in here. That way I can like quickly grab them. Because I used to just keep those kind of floating around in my planners, which was annoying because then they'd fall every time I opened my planners. So this week I had the dino theme in my weeks, but it's Sunday, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put these back now. But then those ones I've been keeping in there for other journals. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put this back where it belongs in here. And then, like, these are just, well, I actually haven't used these yet. Let's put this away. I thought I was going to use this week. Clearly I haven't. But these ones I have been using. Put those back. Amazing. Oh, I'm so glad I took the time to do this. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this process. If you did, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if this inspired you to organize your collection at all. And if you did like this video, again, please hit subscribe. Please like this video. I would appreciate it so much. I post a lot of content like this, stationery related, planning, that sort of thing. So hopefully you'll stick around for some more videos. Until the next time, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.